Hi, this is Destiny from Desfix and welcome back to another video in the hotel management system using Django. In this one, we'll get started working with the bookmark and also the delete bookmark. That is what we'll be doing. Hopefully you enjoy the video and learn something new. So let's get started. Begin by opening up your code editor and you want to open up the views for the user dashboard. And we need to set up two simple views. The very first one needs a login required and it will be called bookmark. You will call it bookmarks or bookmark. It's up to you what you want to call it. And all we need to do is pretty much grab the bookmark and I will say bookmark.object.filter by user should be equal to the request user. And now let's create a context for this. If it's just one item, it's actually not recommended you create a full context for it. You can just pass this in here, like, okay, let me show you guys. So if you don't want to create a context, you could pretty much say return render. Okay, let me just take one of the return render codes that we have so we don't have to retype this again. And the template's name is bookmark. Instead of context, what you then want to pass in here is the key, in my case, bookmark, and the value, which is bookmark. You can see that it's exactly the same thing as the context, but we are directly passing it in here like this. All right, so when that is done, let's also create another view that will be called the delete bookmark, or you can call it bookmark delete. This one needs request and it also needs ID of the bookmark. So we need to say bookmark should be equal to, then let's get that bookmark based on the ID. .object.get, where the ID of the bookmark is equal to the ID over here. I think bookmark also has this BID thing, so we could still use BID. So BID should be equal to BID. All right. Then all we just need to say is bookmark.delete, and then it will get deleted from the database. And finally, let's return redirect. And where do we want to redirect to? Dashboard. Okay, not there, but user underscore dashboard. And what is the view called? Bookmark. So with this now, let's create URLs for this. I will create two new ones. This one will be bookmark. This one will be delete bookmark. There you go. Now let's set these up. Okay, but for the delete bookmark, please do not forget to add the BID over there because it was included here as a URL parameter or as a function parameter. So when all these are done, that's pretty much what we want to do. Let's configure this in the dashboard sidebar. So look for the bookmark, this one over here, and create a new URL for it and pretty much pass in bookmark. All right, so when that is done, if you open up your code again, reload the page, click on bookmark, then you should get a template does not exist error. So now let's create a new template for this in the dashboard. Now, if you reload, you should see a blank template. All good. So scroll to the top, grab the bookmark HTML and put it in your own blank bookmark. And make sure to bring in the imports. And that's not the imports, okay? This is it. And also make sure to end block content at the bottom. All right, so when all these are done, you can also still uncomment the sidebar. And let's see. There you go. This is what we have. So let's change up all these informations. The very first thing is to write a for loop to loop through all the bookmarks that we have. So for P in bookmark, let me confirm what I called it. See, I called this bookmark here, this one here. So for B in bookmark, and then we wrap it up over here. Let's firstly check if we have any item in the bookmark here. Do we even have that model registered? I don't think so. Let me open up my admin hotel and import bookmark. Okay, we even have it imported already. We just need to register it. So bookmark. All right, so with that out of the way, break out from your server and run it again so it catches up with all the latest code. And then if you open this up and reload, you can now see bookmarks showing up here. So click on bookmark and let's add a new bookmark manually for now. So I'm adding Premium Hotel for Destiny, and I want to add another one for Destiny. Also, I want to add Pecolin Hotel. All right, so with these two now, if you get back here and reload, see, 2. Awesome. Now let's change up the informations for that. What does the bookmark model hold in its fields? It has hotel. All right, so that means in the bookmark HTML, for the hotel image, you could say b.hotel.image.url. And let's see what we have. There you go. If the image isn't looking as you expect, you can add a height for it. Let's say height 200 px so that the both have the same height. If that is still too much, you can say 100 px, and there you go. Let me just say like 140 px. Still not what I want. Let me say 160. Okay, all good. Now you could also stay out a width for it. But let's go with this one. So for the hotel name, you could just say b.hotel.name, and for the address, mobile, and email, still the same thing. For the address, it's hotel.address. For the email, it's hotel.email, and for the number, it's hotel.mobile. So now when you reload, see, this is what we have. Now let's create a trash icon here so that we can delete the hotel for the user. Okay, not a trash icon, but a trash URL, since we already have a trash icon. So user_dashboard, and what was the URL called? It was called delete bookmark, and it needs a B. Okay, I think that was called something else, guys. Please watch out for the naming. See, bookmark with an N. That is not what I expect. So it should be bookmark like that. Okay. Bookmark. All right. So with all that now done, okay, that is working. So it needs a b.bid for it to actually get satisfied and work. All right. It says delete bookmark isn't found. So let's see what is going on. Oh yeah, I changed that to bookmark from the typographical error that we had. So now this should be working. And as soon as you click on this, it should delete the bookmark. But before I do that, let me add a message saying bookmark deleted. So I'm taking the notifications message. So I'll say bookmark removed, or you could still call it bookmark deleted. So I'm going to call it bookmark deleted, and I think that should be enough for me. And get back here, reload this page. And as soon as we click on this, there you go, it's gone, bookmark deleted. So that is pretty much it. As you can see, our bookmarks are now coming in and everything is working well. We can also still delete bookmark, and that is working perfectly well as expected. In the next video, we'll get started working with the profile and also the profile update. Or maybe in the next video, we should actually work with the add to bookmark. That is one thing that we haven't worked on. And after that, I believe we should be done and set up to start working on the profile. That is pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and learned something new. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, mad love. Peace out.